Hi friends, it's me, Jill G, with my first Romy, which will take us just southeast of downtown Columbus, Ohio. So I've put together an itinerary that you could do as a day trip or that you could probably do over a weekend if you're looking for a little staycation or passing through the area. If you know me, I'm a co-host of the Hashtag 59 podcast, and I am a huge proponent of the Columbus Metro Park system. So it will be no surprise that this Romy starts out at Clear Creek Metro Park, which is one of my favorites. I would suggest that you start with the hike Cemetery Ridge. It's the first one that I ever went to in that park, and it is absolutely beautiful. Cemetery Ridge is about a 2.5-mile hike. They classify it as moderate to difficult. Right when you get started, it's kind of a steep hill that you take. And then I would consider it just more rolling hills throughout this wooded area. The thing I like most about it is that it's a trail system, meaning that you can connect to a number of different trails. The Chestnut Trail, Fern Trail, Hemlock. There's a whole bunch of different ones that kind of interconnect. So you can make it as short or as long as you want. A while back when I was training for Mount Kilimanjaro, I went to this ridge and I hiked up and down this first little incline because besides maybe running like stadium stairs, it was about as much of an incline as I could find just outside of downtown Ohio. This entire Romy can be done in summer or in the heart of the winter in Columbus. And really it just gives a different landscape, but an incredible experience either way. So I would start at Clear Creek Metro Park. From there, everybody that I know that does some hiking likes to reward themselves with a cold beverage. So I suggest backtracking a little bit to Lithopolis, which is just outside of the Lancaster area. So maybe going backwards, maybe 20 minutes to Rock Mill Brewery. This tranquil spot is set on a piece of land like I said, just outside of Lancaster. They brew Belgium beers right there and have an incredible tasting room. One of my favorite things to do in the summer is to pack a picnic and go out onto their land and spend the afternoon. It's great to do solo, as a couple. Whenever friends come to town, we rent a bus and we go there for the day. We even one time did a cheese pairing out there, which most people think of cheese pairings with wine. But we did an incredible cheese pairing with their Belgian beers. So there's a lot of things you can do. They have a live music series in the summer. And since the last time I was there, I think they have built an additional kind of facility there that includes an entire full menu. So you can either pack things along with you to eat with your drinks, or you can take part in what they have to offer. So Rock Mill Brewery, which is a Belgium-style farmhouse, is something that I would put as my second item of the day. A good hike, a good beer, and then I would head further southeast, more towards the Logan, Ohio area, towards Hocking Hills, to the Inn and Spa at Cedar Falls. It is a B&B in that area, and if you've been to the Hocking Hills area, you know there's tons of bed and breakfasts. And I have to be honest, this is the only one I've ever gone to. My husband and I went years ago, and I loved it so much that we've never explored any of the other ones. We just keep going back. So the Inn and Spa at Cedar Falls is a great place that you can either stay, so if you're looking to make it into more of a weekend trip, or you can visit. They have inn rooms, cottages, which is where we have always stayed. They have cabins, which are like for families or bigger groups. And then over the past few years, they've also started to build some yurts on the property. So I guess you would consider that more like a glamping kind of item. But they're all super cozy, nestled in the woods. You don't really have cell service there. I think now you might get some Wi-Fi maybe in some of the cottages. But really, it's a place to go and relax. And it's been a really, really fun time every time we've gone. So if you can go there and relax for the night, that's great, but maybe you only have the day, and I would still suggest visiting because they have a spa right there on their property. I've had a massage there many times, and I know they have a whole array of services, and it is absolutely fantastic place to be. And then they have an on-site, like in their lobby area, they have an on-site restaurant called Kindred Spirits. So you could even have dinner there. You do not have to be a guest to eat there. However, I would probably suggest making a reservation because it's not very big. They space you out in there, and it's really wonderful. They have a good chef, usually in rotation, and wonderful items on the menu. So that is probably where I would end this roamie. I'd head out of downtown Columbus, or if you're passing through, hit up Clear Creek Metro Park to stretch those legs, reward yourself at Rock Mill Brewery with a tasty beverage, and then pamper yourself a little bit at the Inn and Spa at Cedar Falls. You won't be sorry. So I'm going to go make reservations. And until then, you can follow me for all of my adventures on Instagram at It's Me Jill G. Thanks all. Bye-bye.